She spent over 20 years as a successful realtor and realtor coach, recipient of over 40 sales, leadership, and literary awards from the legendary Music Row in Nashville. This is The Power of Real Estate with Michelle Moore.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I got to tell you, I'm excited about today's show. We got a lot going on. As realtors, what's the one thing that you really need to know how to do?
Sell a house.
Well, that's a good one. Yeah. Producer Jimmy, oh, you're so funny. Fill in the blank. No. Fact or myth? All right, so the one thing you got to do is you got to be able to lead. A lot of times, of course, real estate agents are self-employed.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that. Oh, you work for such and so company. No, I work for myself. I just happen to be affiliated with that company. Mm-hmm. And so there's a big difference. It's one of the common things I think that your average person does not know about the real estate industry is that we're all self-employed pretty much. And so when you are self-employed, you've got to be able to lead yourself. So this is really a show about leading yourself today and how to do that so that it can help you to be a successful real estate agent. Before we get into this, the 3 ways to lead yourself, I want to first ask you, have you seen or read the copy of Selling Simplified? It's my award-winning book. I released it about 4.5 years ago. It's a fabulous book. It's actually picking up more steam than ever before. It earned an international award in business and finance books, and it will help you grow your business. It's 55 fast tips to help you jumpstart your real estate business. So if you haven't gotten your copy, we offer it for free for $4.95 for the shipping and handling. You can go to realestatecoachingsimplified.com. Again, that's realestatecoachingsimplified.com to get your copy today. And we'll ship it out to you so you can have that actual book in your hand. We ain't talking about no Audible version.
Can I have a copy of it? Because you got one sitting right there.
Hey, I carry it around with me.
Actually, just turn your head and I'll get my own.
Yeah, you can just pause off, baby. All right, so 3 ways to lead yourself. The first one, when it comes to effectively leading yourself, is be on time. This goes back to the whole do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. If you can't put the oxygen mask on yourself and take care of yourself and get your business right, then how is somebody going to trust you to buy and sell and helping them buy, sell, build, invest in real estate, right?
And I'm proud of myself because I actually got here before you did today.
Well, first of all, here's the thing about the both of us. We're always early. Mm-hmm. If we're on time, we're late.
That's true.
So I pull up 15 minutes early, and there you are loading gear into the building.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So, yeah, you got here first, but you still way earlier. All right, so you got to lead yourself. And, again, we're talking about 3 ways to lead yourself when it comes to leading and leadership. And so because really at the end of the day, buyers, sellers, builders, investors, they want to buy. They don't want to be sold, but they do need to be led through the process. So you got to be a good leader. And in order to be a good leader, you got to lead yourself first so that then people will trust you in leading them. So the first one, like we said, is be on time. If you're late to stuff, people know you by your fruit, right? Mm-hmm. See, Jimmy, if it's 5 or 10 till and we've got a meeting and you're not here, in my eyes, you're late. Something's wrong. How many times have I called you 5 till and gone, are you okay? Is everything all right? There's been once or twice in 3.5 years working together that you weren't here because you were caught in traffic.
I think I had a flat tire once.
Well, I knew something was up because it's 5 minutes till and you aren't here. Most people, you don't know something's up until 10 minutes after.
Yeah.
But when you're not here, so again, people know you by your fruit. So I got to ask you, are you on time to your appointments? Are you doing what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it? If you're going to send someone an email sometime today, or you're going to write that agreement up and you're going to have it to them by noon, did you do it? And so you got to lead yourself, and one of them is being on time with the things you say you're going to do, not just the meetings.
And not only is it more professional, but it's from a personal point of view, it's a lot less stressful on yourself.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I learned early on. That's a great point. Most people don't talk about that, Producer Jimmy. But what happens for myself is I get so stressed out by being late, I realized it wasn't worth it to me to be late.
And there's enough stress in life that you can't control. That is one of them you can't control.
You can control it. 99% of the time, you can control it. And I'll tell you, there have been times, big, important meetings that I wasn't sure, and I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time for my traffic or whatever. Mm-hmm. I just bring stuff like right now. I've got something out in the car that just in case, I had some extra time. I wasn't real sure how long it was going to take me to get to the studio this morning. So I brought something that I have in my car that I was going to read.
I thought you meant like the Little Debbie snack cakes or something.
No, it's not snack time. But but I always have kind of a way, backup plan, whether it's checking emails or something. I'm going to be productive when I'm waiting, but I'd much rather be productive in my car waiting for an appointment or waiting on someone than them waiting on me and me running late. Because like you said, first of all, I don't want to be seen as somebody who doesn't do what they say they're going to do when they say they're going to do it. Unreliable. I don't want to be seen as unreliable. And I want to be known as someone that is trustworthy. And if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And so we've been working together almost 4 years now. And I know you by your fruit and you know me by my fruit. And that's what happens. But people know you pretty quick, too. It doesn't take 4 years. True. So if you have buyers and sellers, builders and investors, you got to think, what kind of impression am I making? So we're talking about 3 ways to lead yourself so that you can lead others, which is mainly your clients, your customers, your buyers, sellers, builders, investors, rehabbers, whatever it might be that you really are focusing your business on. So number 2 is stay positive. Really nobody wants to hang out with a Debbie Downer. And so you got to stay positive and make sure, even when an offer comes in, that you're setting the tone for your clients. So if you're representing a seller and you get a low offer, I tell you, I've represented a seller one time and he got a low appraisal came in. I go, oh, well, this is wonderful. I was like, this is great news potentially. And he was like, what? And I said, yeah, it came in 10,000 low. This means one of 2 things. The seller's either going to keep the home and not sell it to you, which I don't see that happening from the information we know. I said, or number 2 is, well, in order for him to sell it, he's going to have to lower that price because he already knows you're getting a mortgage and not going to be just paying 10,000 over the full value of the home. Like, who does that? I said, so this is fantastic. And he, was you could just hear the stress just leave his body as he sighed and just let all that stress out and was like, really? And you could just see his mind racing and, just trying to process this good news I was sharing. And so it took him from ready to jump off the ledge to, oh, okay. So, and I said to him, this is what I say a lot of times to my clients. I say, I promise you, I'll be the first one to tell you if you need to worry. Don't be worrying about nothing until I tell you to worry.
Well, positive energy is infectious, too.
Yes.
Because earlier, before we started today, you actually corrected me on something. I was like, if I get busy, you're like, when you get busy. Like, okay, all right.
That's right. We got to watch our words. That's another great leadership tool, by the way, hey, that's the bonus. Everybody loves a bonus. There's your bonus. Watch your words.
You're welcome.
Producer Jimmy spitting out his knowledge. Okay. Number 3, be proactive. When it comes to leading yourself, be proactive. Have yourself some checklists, some systems. Remember, your clients are expecting you to lead them through the process, whether they realize it or not. They're looking to you. They think you're the expert and you need to be the expert. And one of the ways that you make sure things don't fall through the cracks, because I always say when things fall through the cracks, that's kind of like a surprise. And, not all surprises are good and not all surprises are bad, right? But we do have to realize, it took me years to realize that not all surprises were good. I always thought, oh, a surprise, yay! Well, guess what? Not all surprises are good, unfortunately. I hate to be the bearer of bad news today. But what you want to do is minimize those bad surprises as much as possible by having those systems in place and just being proactive. So I have checklists. When I list a home, when I've listed a home before, close the deal and they say, yes, we're going to list with you. I go, great, here's our list. Let's go down the list together. These are the things I'm going to need. Here's your homework. Do you have this? Okay, well, I will call and get this, get that. We make up the plan right then. And so it's, again, goes back to setting those expectations and seeing them and letting them see you with your systems right out the gate. People appreciate that. And in your systems and in your being proactive by having those systems, those checklists, those scripts, whatever it is, what happens is it gives comfort to your clients and it builds trust. I'm going to give you another bonus. The bonus for today is every time you touch your client, whether it be a phone call, a text message, an email, a quick coffee, a stop by to, say, hi, I'm putting the sign in the front yard, whatever, you're always building trust or you're tearing down trust. And by the way, if you're late to our appointment, you definitely are not building trust with me right out the gate. I'm already going, well, what else are they going to say they're going to do that they're not going to do? Because they said they were going to be here at 10. And I hate to be kind of hard-nosed about this, but I said something just yesterday to somebody. I said, I'm so sick and tired of waiting on other people. My time is valuable too. And so it's one thing to be waiting because I'm 10 minutes early to a meeting. That's a different thing. I'm talking about when you're 15 minutes late to a meeting. And I was 10 minutes early, so I'm sitting here for 25 minutes. You think I'm going to start out in a good mood with this meeting?
She's already went through all the Little Debbie snacks by then.
All right, so that's about how to lead yourself when it comes to having a successful and an effective and a great real estate career. I hope it helps you build your business here on The Power of Real Estate. And by the way, if you haven't heard, there's a brand new real estate coaching designation that's out. It's actually a real estate designation. It's a national designation. It's called the RESP designation. I am the creator and the author of it. RESP stands for Real Estate Selling Professional. So many times in real estate, we get all this education that we don't usually use day to day, every day. You know, at the end of the day, we all need to know how to sell. I created the RESP Realtor designation that is available nationally. And if you want to know if it's coming to your state or to your city or your town or to your realtor association, you can go to realestatecoachingsimplified.com. It's a 10-hour course. It's a day and a half, and it gives you 10 hours of CE credit in the state of Tennessee right now. And we'll be going into other states as well. And, of course, we're letting you know how many CE credits you get for those hours that you spend in class. Every real estate commission varies, but I'm excited about it, and I hope you are too to hear. And if you want to get the details and be able to see where we're going and see how to sign up, you can do that at realestatecoachingsimplified.com. And don't forget to get your copy of the Selling Simplified 55 Fast Tips to Jumpstart Your Real Estate Business for free. All you pay for is $4.95 for the shipping and handling, and we'll send it right to your home so you can hold it in your hands. You know, I love that. An e-reader book, forget it. I want to touch a book.
That's because you're old. Oh!
Hey.
I agree with you, though.
You're older than I am.
Just a little.
All right, guys. See you next week on the Power of Real Estate with Michelle Moore.
Realtors, if you're ready to jumpstart your business, Michelle has your realtor coaching covered at realestatecoachingsimplified.com. Everything from coaching online teachings to in-person programs. Join us next time for The Power of Real Estate with Michelle Moore.